Are we getting more free rewards than ever before? Or is ZOS just trying to squeeze even more money out of us? Hey everyone, it's Spopes. The new Tamriel Tomes Battle Pass system launches in the Elder Scrolls Online on April 2nd, with the beginning of Season 0. There's a lot to learn about this new Battle Pass system before it launches. There's some important things you should both know and do to prepare. Perhaps most importantly, we need to sift through all the disinformation that's out there about Tamriel Tomes to make sure that everyone understands exactly what is happening with this new Battle Pass system and what is not happening. In this video, I'm going to cover the top 8 things you should do to get ready for Tamriel Tomes releasing on April 2nd. I'm going to do my best to explain everything that's happening with this new Battle Pass system so there is no confusion. Before we dive in, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Please like and hype the video. Please do join the Spopes Army as a member to support me. Also, please do check out the merch below the video. There's a full catalog on my 4th Wall site. You can also leave donations on 4th Wall and right here on YouTube in the form of super thanks. All right, let's get into my explanation of what Tamriel Tomes is and what you should do to prepare. Tamriel Tomes was announced during the 2026 ESO reveal stream in January. Almost immediately, players started reacting negatively to what they perceived as being a paywall, and the confusion over the new system has not gotten any better since. So let's begin by covering the basic facts to make sure everyone understands what these changes actually represent, what is actually happening, and what is not happening. First, and perhaps most importantly, Tamriel Tomes is replacing the daily login rewards and Endeavor's systems. Everything you used to get through daily login rewards, you will now get through the Tamriel Tomes free track, and there is no longer any need to log in every day. Also, the new weekly challenges are replacing the Endeavor system. Very importantly, and I want to state this very clearly, you will still be getting seals. They're not called Seals of Endeavor anymore. They're just called seals, but losing those 2 words shouldn't be that confusing. You're still going to be getting seals. You're still going to be able to use them to buy stuff out of crown crates, and you're actually getting considerably more than you used to get through the Endeavor system. Plus, because these are now coming from the weekly challenges, you don't have to log in every day anymore. Previously, under the Endeavor system, you could maybe get 25,000 seals over a given year, and that's if you did every single daily Endeavor. Now you'll be getting 8,000 seals just from the free track of the Tamriel Tomes, and there are going to be 4 tomes every year, meaning you'll be able to get 32,000 seals overall, which is enough to get 2 Radiant Apex mounts. In addition to 8,000 free seals in every Tamriel Tome, you'll also be able to get 9,000 trade bars. This is a new currency that has replaced event tickets that you can use both at event vendors and in the new Gold Coast Bazaar. You'll also be able to get a bunch of free cosmetics, along with all the things you used to get from daily login rewards. Thanks so much to the Redditor Midnight Heat V for getting these screen caps during the playtest server. This is what the Tamriel Tome system is going to look like. You have the free track down here and the premium track up here. And as we go through all the pages, you can see that there's all sorts of different stuff in the free track: cosmetic rewards, XP scrolls, trade bars, seals, formerly Seals of Endeavor. And up in the premium track, all you're seeing are cosmetic rewards, some gold, some of that ink stuff you use for scribing, but basically everything good is in the free track. Now, as we continue to explain what's really happening with Tamriel Tomes, it's important to touch on the different tiers of tomes that you can get, the difference between the free and the paid versions. Because it's just factually inaccurate that there's anything that's paywalled. You don't have to buy the tome to access any of the content. All you get is cosmetics, and it does speed up your progress a little bit if you get the Premium Plus tome. So basically everything good, everything you used to get by logging in every day or doing the Endeavors, is now going to be in the free Tamriel Tome. This is available to every single player. You don't have to have ESO Plus or anything like that. It's just automatically unlocked for every player of the game. The Premium Tome is $15 every season, and all it offers is some additional cosmetic rewards, plus 1,500 trade bars, which really is just a pittance. It doesn't really make any difference. And it does give you the ability to keep working on the tome after the season is over. It will just be permanently unlocked for you, so you'll be able to keep getting the rewards in it even after the season associated with that tome ends. The main highlight of the paid Tamriel Tome track is this wolf that changes its color depending on whether it's night or day in the world of Tamriel where you're adventuring. But that's a take it or leave it kind of thing, the kind of thing that could just be in the Crown store. You could decide to buy it or not. If you're considering this wolf to be content that is paywalled, I really don't know how to help you. In the Premium Plus Tamriel Tome, basically all you get is this costume, plus 2 caches of tome points that will help speed up your progress through the Tamriel Tomes. That is literally the only way you could even possibly conceive of this being a paywall. The fact that if you do pay for the $30 version, you will get through the Tamriel Tomes a little bit faster, unlock the rewards in a speedier fashion, but you're going to get everything in it anyway, except for this costume. It'll just take a little bit longer. Tome points are the new currency you use within the Tamriel Tomes. Once you have a certain number of tome points, the next page automatically unlocks, and then you can use them to unlock rewards on that page in any order you like. And you'll be able to get tome points by doing weekly challenges. There'll be 5 of them every week, and you can re-roll them if you don't like them. You'll be able to have up to 12 weekly challenges live at any time. And then there are also seasonal challenges that take longer to complete, but they'll be available throughout the season. And also keep in mind that if you do have ESO Plus, you will get 1 free Premium Plus tome every year. You get 1 of them for every 12 months of ESO Plus that you are subscribed, poking yet another hole in the argument that this new system is a paywall. I really hope this helps clear up some of the confusion about Tamriel Tomes. Just to be clear, I am not paid by ZOS. I am not a shill. I'm not even part of the stream team or whatever they call it. When ZOS does ridiculous things like that horrible live stream from the other day, I call them out for it. But what I always do is just stand for the truth. And when there's confusion about a system, when people are saying things are paywalled when they're not, I'm going to come down pretty hard on that too. Just to be absolutely and abundantly clear, you do not have to buy the paid version of the Tamriel Tomes to access any of the rewards you used to get through logins or through the Seals of Endeavor system. Seals of Endeavor are not going away. They're just being renamed to Seals. And you do not have to buy the paid track to access any of the year's new content. All new content is now free in the game. There's no more paywall for chapters. The night market, when it comes out, that's free to all players. The stuff they're doing in the Greymoor chapter later on in the year, that's also free. Every single piece of new content is going to be free to all players, whether you've bought the season pass or not. So one of the most common points of confusion I see is that ZOS is just trying to squeeze more money out of us by making us buy the new Tamriel Tome system. Again, that's just factually incorrect. They are providing another way you can choose to spend money on the game, but the only way this argument holds any water whatsoever is the fact that you're going to go through the system a little bit faster if you get the Premium Plus tome. But none of the new content is being paywalled behind this. None of the existing rewards are being taken away. You're actually getting way more seals than you used to. And if you're going to argue that ZOS is forcing us to pay more money now, you should make that same argument whenever they come out with new crown crates or new items in the crown store, because those are just as optional as Tamriel Tomes. You don't have to buy it. All you get is a pittance of trade bars, a little bit faster progress if you do the Premium Plus version, and some cosmetic rewards that are just the same as anything you could previously buy through the Crown Store. So that covers the majority of what I wanted to explain or clear up, but there are still some important things you should do to get ready for Tamriel Tomes when it launches on April 2nd. First of all, because there are no more daily login rewards or daily endeavors, you should plan out your playtime accordingly. There's absolutely no need to log in every day anymore. You're not going to miss out on anything if you don't. You really just need to log in once per week to make sure you get your weekly challenges done, and then you can simply just set the game down for the rest of the week if you want, and you'll still get everything within that season's Tamriel Tome. So I know that one of the main complaints about ESO for years was that it felt like you were being forced to log in every day, or you'd miss out. It seems that ZOS has listened to this concern, and that's no longer something you have to do. So if you previously felt like logging into ESO every day was a chore that you had to do or you'd lose rewards, just sit back, relax, and realize that basically now instead of having to log in every day, you should probably log in at least once a week to get all your weekly challenges. But even if you don't, you can just do the seasonal challenges. And if you're going to be taking an extended break from the game, you can just pay for the $15 tier, and then you will always have access to that tome. You can step away for months at a time, come back, and still get all the rewards. Speaking of rewards, it's also important to familiarize yourself with the different rewards you'll be able to get within the Tamriel Tomes. Just like you used to get from daily login rewards, you'll get things like research scrolls, upgrade kits, trait research boxes, etc. Also, again, in every single tier, you're going to get trade bars, seals, and other types of currencies. Plus, even in the free track, there will be new armor sets, skill styles, furnishings, and other collectibles. We're able to learn a little bit about what's going to be available from the Tamriel Tome that was on the PTS, but it's also possible they've made changes since then. But yeah, basically it's going to be things like undaunted keys. You're going to get some crates even in the free version, furnishings, AP, and various other goodies. And again, in the paid version, there are just cosmetics, some gold, some currency, and a very small number of trade bars you can't get through the free track. So with all that in mind, you should also decide which track of the Tamriel Tome you're going to get ahead of time. Personally, nothing in the paid track is really appealing to me, so I'll probably stick with the free Tamriel Tome. I did just renew my ESO Plus subscription about a month ago though, so I will automatically be able to unlock the Premium Plus Tome if I do want to. I can also wait for next season or the season after that, in case there are rewards in that Premium Plus Tome that I like better. If you do want to get the Premium Tome, again, that is $15, $14.99 USD. It gives you access to the Premium Reward track, and it it also allows you to keep unlocking rewards in that tome even after the season is over. All you get in the Premium Plus track is a unique collectible no one else can get otherwise, and extra tome points to make your progress through the Tamriel Tome faster. But really, my perception is the Premium Tome might be worth it, but the Premium Plus really isn't, unless you're just getting it for free anyway because you've gotten your ESO Plus subscription renewed recently. Now is also the best time to decide whether you want to renew ESO Plus this year. If you do renew it now or even after Tamriel Tomes comes out, you will be able to get 1 token for every 1 month of ESO Plus you get, and when you get 12 tokens, you will get a free Premium Plus tome. As of Update 49, ESO Plus members also do now get triple the Transmute Crystal cap, up to 3,000. They also have increased housing furnishing limits and longer antiquity lead times. So it's actually more worth it than ever to become an ESO Plus member, especially if you want to get the Premium Plus Tamriel Tome. It's also a good idea to start wrapping your mind around the new weekly challenge system in Tamriel Tomes. These will likely be pretty grindy and take up quite a bit of time. So instead of logging in every day to do your daily endeavors, start keeping in mind that you're probably going to want to allocate 2 to 3 hours every week to get these done. There will be 5 new challenges every week, and if you don't like any of them, you can re-roll them. You get 5 re-rolls per week, so you can re-roll every single one of them and get new ones if you want. Like say there's a challenge related to PvP or trials and you don't do that kind of activity, you can re-roll it and get a different weekly challenge. And again, you can be working on up to 12 weekly challenges at a time, so there's no need to get any of them done within a single week. Just try to make sure that you get through all of your open challenges every 2 weeks or so. Now is also a good time to decide what you're going to do with all your shiny new trade bars and seals. The Gold Coast Bazaar system is now out. You can use your trade bars there. I have a video reviewing the Gold Coast Bazaar and the initial evergreen items that are already out, but do keep in mind that new rewards are going to be added and rotate on a seasonal basis as well. When Season 0 launches on April 2nd, there will be a bunch of new rewards to check out in the Gold Coast Bazaar, so you might want to hold off on deciding exactly what you're going to get until you know what's going to be in the seasonal offerings. You're also now going to be able to get 8,000 seals every quarter with every single tome for a total of 32,000 per year. For help deciding which Radiant Apexes to spend these on, check out my guide to the 10 best Radiant Apex mounts in the game, and also keep in mind that you can spend these exactly the way you always have to get exclusive items only available for seals, or also to buy any of the items available in crown crates. And lastly, just as a final tip, do not fall for the disinformation. I have honestly lost track of the number of times I have heard people say login rewards are simply going away. Everything you used to get from them is just going to be gone. You're not going to be able to get your login stuff anymore. Also, people still seem to be very confused about what's happening to the Seals of Endeavor system. The seals are staying, the endeavors are just going away. So you don't have to do your daily endeavors to get the max anymore. Weekly endeavors are basically being replaced with the weekly challenges in the Tamriel Tomes, but seals are still a currency you can use. You can use them in exactly the same way you did before. Nothing is happening to the seals you already have. You're just gonna be able to stack up even more than you did before. It's also gonna be easier to get them, and you're gonna get considerably more than you ever could on a yearly basis before, all while having to do less work. And again, I'm not trying to defend Zos or be some kind of blueberry or toady here. It's just also 100% incorrect that the new Tamriel Tome system is some kind of a paywall. You don't have to buy it to access the content. You only have to buy it if you want the cosmetic rewards that are available in it during that season. But this is absolutely no different than the way that Zos has made cosmetics available before. Since the beginning of the game, items have rotated through the Crown Store. Crown crates have rotated in and out. There's always been FOMO. FOMO is actually being reduced by the Gold Coast Bazaar. And honestly, if you think that cosmetics are content and that actual content is being paywalled if you don't buy the paid version of the Tamriel Tomes, I mean, go take a walk in the woods, go pray, go talk to a psychiatrist even. Like, that's just, I'm sorry, but that's just crazy. It annoys me when people take something that's actually a big plus for the game, getting more free stuff in a condensed and easier format than ever before, and they somehow try to make that a negative thing, like we're losing out in some way. There are plenty of things wrong with ESO, and I call them out all the time. I'm not trying to brag, but I'm probably the most objective ESO content creator out there. Lots of people are just negative all the time, and lots of people are literally paid shills. But when something's good, I say it's good. When something's bad in the game, I say it's bad. And Tamriel Tomes is honestly good. You don't have to buy it. All you're going to miss out on is cosmetics and 1,500 trade bars, which is really a small amount now that we know what things cost in the Gold Coast Bazaar. And in any case, trade bars are just something you use to get cosmetic items. So literally all you're losing out on if you don't pay for the battle pass is cosmetic items. I really hope this guide helped you get ready for Tamriel Tomes, helped you understand what's really happening, helped you sift through the disinformation and confusion. Please do let me know what you think of the guide. If you have any questions about this new system, in the comments below. Provide any additional insight you have about Tamriel Tomes, whether you still think it's a paywall, whether you think it's a good or a bad thing for the game. Do leave it all in the comments. And also let me know what you think about how I present this information. Your feedback is essential as I grow as a content creator. And please do remember to support the channel by liking this video, hyping it, sharing it with your friends, sharing it on Reddit or Discord, also subscribing, turning on notifications, and please do consider becoming a member of the Spopes Army or picking up some merch or leaving a donation. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. We're going to finish up with a prayer, as always, to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Lord Jesus, thank you for the Elder Scrolls Online, for the community we have within it, for all the joy we get out of the game. Thank you for these positive changes being made to the game this year. Thank you for the Tamriel Tome system. I ask that you empower this video to help cut through the disinformation and misinformation, that it helps people understand what's truly happening in the game. And Lord, I thank you for the ability to make this video today. I thank you for my channel. I give all glory to you, Lord. I ask that you bless everyone watching, all of my viewers, members, subscribers, etc. Bless them with great experiences in the Tamriel Tome system and in ESO in general, and also in the real world beyond. Lord, especially be with those who are trying to live a good Christian life, trying to walk in the footsteps of Jesus, but they're struggling. Come, meet them halfway, show them your grace, lift them up in your arms. And also for all those recently deceased persons, guide their souls directly to you, Lord. Lord, in your mercy, hear our prayer. Again, thank you for watching. Please do leave your comments below with anything you think about the video or the new system. And before you go, please do like the video, hype it, and subscribe. And when you do subscribe, turn on notifications, because I'll be back soon with new content.